Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me, Magix, and in this episode we are going to explore the Wookiee planet Kashyyyk. So stay tuned and let's go!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
So guys, welcome back. In the last episode we finished the quests on the planet Tatooine, found our star map here, and yeah, let's go to the next planet, right? Our next target will be the Wookiee planet Kashyyyk, where our friend Big Z is from. And maybe we can learn a little bit more about him. And maybe we can also further the personal quests of all of our other characters while we are at it. But now I'm searching the cockpit and it's just around this corner. And we still have the Giscar in here. I wonder if they are still relevant for something in the future. But for now, we visit the next planet. Where is it? Kashyyyk. Don't need Dantooine anymore. The terrain is forest, so the native species are wookies, and the docking station is the Czerka Corp, which was kind of the same like in Tatooine. So let's go there. Off we go! Time for the hyperspeed boost. This looks cool. So another force vision, it seems like. Maybe of the next star map. Let's see, what are we dreaming about? Yes, it's the next star map. So it's nighttime right now. Looks cool, mysterious, with a full moon. But there are no werewolves here, only Wookiees. No, people don't turn into Wookiees by night, so should be fine. And we can even speak the language, that's also helpful. So...
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old
Exactly.
master, leading us ever closer to
The Force is with us.
Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
Well, it's a perfect disguise then. And it looked like the star map was on the
The
forest
Wookiees
floor.
of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt
see.
things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
So, let's try to talk another round.
How can I help?
Further their quests. What do we have here? She can't help us with our stowaway problem. Do you know if anything can be done about all the Giscar on
I
board?
wish I could help you with that.
No, she can't help us with
How
that
can I
too.
help?
So only one option?
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us.
Exactly.
Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi
I
then.
was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
I always felt like the Jedis are too extreme on the other side, and I personally don't like this deep light side stuff where you don't are allowed to feel emotions or whatever, be like totally on monk mode. But I also don't like this totally dark side point of view where you go and destroy everything because you want more power, more power, more power, and you are hateful and angry and everything. Personally, I like the gray area more, where you are allowed to follow your own morals, you are allowed to use whatever you want of the Force, and just have your own agency, so to say, and keep everything in balance, right? That might be because I'm a Libra, but well, I like the balance more, to be honest. Anyways, aren't you allowed to love then?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational
Yeah, but
thought.
somehow you have to make children, right?
Outbursts of uncontrolled emotion.
Or are Jedis always stealing children from families? So... And she doesn't sound very
It
convinced.
can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
She has daddy issues. Weren't you on good terms with your mother then, probably?
I was not on good terms with my mother.
Yes,
I
exactly.
was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune.
I see.
I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
That is kind of wrong. So, you no longer feel love?
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Well, that was all we could do for now. Bastila's quest, but if I remember correctly, if you further her personal quest more, and you then go back to Tatooine, then you actually meet her mother and kind of have to fix their relationship, or can fix their relationship. I'm not sure if we are there yet.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Maybe have to come back to the Tatooine planet later on. Let's talk with Kath a little bit more.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but I want. I'm bored, so spit it out.
Nice to know you're so full of concern. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt, though. I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
Saul. Now that name sounds familiar.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war.
I see.
Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
How could you have not seen through that? That was be assholey. You didn't think he would betray the Republic?
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so
Like
many
a father
victories
figure.
against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
So he blames himself.
I blame Saul, not myself.
Damn
I
it.
was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
I feel awful for you. Oh, yeah.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
So, maybe next time you want to talk about it, we will definitely ask again. Let's see. A few more. We can't really ask the quests or more. We can't learn more about T3M4. He is not the talkative type. Same as Zalbar, it feels like, because if we could do that, we would have a personal quest here. So, yeah, there's only HK, Yohani, and Kenrus then, so let's check them out.
How may I be of a...
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Okay. What do you mean by invigorating?
They were so very alive.
Don't
so
speak
full of
cryptic to
hope
me.
and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
What do you mean?
Those Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
At gods? But they are no gods, they are just people with some powers. Damn straight, I do look divine now. Let's go with
I know
first.
that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened then?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
Remember that anger can lead to the dark side, right?
I know. And I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways again. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than
Thank you.
It would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Sure. Somehow her backstory is the less interesting to me. I feel like the other characters are a little bit deeper or more interesting. But let's see. There was no one here. And I guess Kenrus was around the corner. Oh no, here was the girl. Can we do anything about her?
Mucho shakapan.
Yeah, you still speak
Mucho shakapan.
a different language.
Tong ki ba. Tong
Uh,
abuk sham.
is that thing? I think we have.
Tong abuk sham. Tong. Tong ki ba non tong.
Just randomly clicking something,
Tong ki ba non.
but I don't understand anything.
Mucho.
Can't remember how to solve this quest, to be honest. There was nothing here. And here was Kenrus.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you have any more stories?
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time.
Cool.
No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
How barbaric. What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think you could ever feel fear, right?
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid.
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That's horrible. That was quite some fight, or no, I want a basilisk war droid now.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now, but I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
No.
Your choice.
Well, that's just, at least he has some quite eloquent speech and a lot of pictures in his description, so...
Statement. HQ.
Okay, let's try to restore some more memories of you.
Affirmative.
I think that is always the same. Let's get started. Let's see.
No!
Uh-oh.
That is not it, Master. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master.
Meat boy, yeah. Okay.
As you desire.
So our skill is not high enough to further repair him. We can check the workbench quickly. We have found some crystals. And we have this lightsaber equipped. And yeah, there are a lot of crystals, so let's see, what do we have? Attack bonus +3, damage bonus, energy 3, and massive criticals. This is a strong one because it deals a lot of extra damage. What do we have here? Attack bonus +1 and bonus damage. And the Great Dragon Pearl, which was attack bonus +3, +2 energy damage, so +5 net damage, or 2 damage and 3 attack bonus. It's definitely better than the other crystal down there. So let's use the Dragon Pearl, and I like the attack bonus +3 actually. And for our green one, this was also a good one, +1 attack and 1 damage. Let's quickly check them all. These were just a stun chance, but I like the flat out damage more, so let's go with this crystal again, and let's put this peeler in it. I like those. And for Bastila, yeah, this was a good crystal, and I guess we could give her these. I don't like this one, but yeah, let's go with this one now. And, well, only one more crystal to go. Should be fine, and, well, I guess nothing more really here. I guess we can upgrade those. But most of this stuff won't be used anyways, so yeah, whatever. And for the armor, there is also really not a lot to do. I will save it for now. Yeah, and melee weapons are kind of pointless. Can de-equip the upgrades. Maybe use them for something else. So, yeah, upgraded our lightsabers. Nice. And the only one left is mission, I guess.
Hey there. What can I do?
I want to talk about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Kashyyyk. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Sounds like you are jealous.
I saw Lena for what she really was. A busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
But she was busty. So... maybe something happened to him.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay.
Okay.
That was it. So... we have done everything we could for the personal quests. Let's explore the planet, but let's make a quick save here. So we don't have to do this talking again. And, well, let's go this time with HK, since we have bought him. Let's stick him in our party. So what? 100 credits again. Why do I need to pay again? Probably upblast us around here again. So... is the price negotiable? No. Last time we could get a discount. Let's try to persuade him. Oh, that doesn't work, so... well, okay. We'll be encountering a number of Wookiee while there. I understand. Okay. Please follow me. So we've lost some credits. Let's try to explore a little bit. What are you? What do you do? A real employee. Okay. Mostly I just passed the time playing Kashyyyk. So, we found the Kashyyyk guy on this planet, but I'm not interested in playing right now. And here are some lockers. Well, they are locked, so let's bash them open, I guess. Just a med pack, and you can watch while we bash this stuff in. So why do you need to pick locks when you can just use the lightsabers, right? There's nothing down there. We still have to equip HK actually. Let's see. So there is heavy droid plating with plus 10 defense bonus. But he can't wear this yet. And he has a blaster rifle. It seems like the Mandalorian heavy pistol is better. So let's go with the heavy pistol then. Let's see, let's level him up first. Maybe we can give him some talents. And you can see that he is a dark side robot or droid, so he can not use computers. That is unfortunate. But it's easy to level up actually. So we could spend most points into computer use or security. And well, I don't think we need the lockpicking skill, so let's give him computer use actually. And droid upgrade class 2. What does this mean? Feats. Well, these are only the skills. Feats. Experience becomes more adaptable. This allows upgrades. Okay. Plus 40 defense is always active, so he has good defenses. Just better upgrades and the heavy blaster weapons and toughness, so it's quite the damage dealer actually. And we can at least give him the tools here. So, well, yeah, computer use plus 4. So droids are the real hackers in this game. And I guess we can give him computer use plus 2, and now he is a real computer nerd. And droid upgrade class 2, so now he can wear this upgrade class. This is what the feat was for. And this is a bonus feat for the blaster pistol. While the other one gives awareness, or this one was awareness, bonus feat weapon, blaster pistol, so if these are the same, but one is level 2 and the other not, so well, I don't see that much of a difference, but let's give him class 2, right? What do we have here? Flamethrower. Yeah, definitely, right? Let's give him a flamethrower. And the shield disruptor, sure. And an environment shield, energy shield. It seems like the environment shield is better, because while it only protects for 20 points total and the other one for 30, well, this one is also energy, sonic, cold and heat, so it seems to be better. And now he can also wear the heavy plating, so plus 10 defense. Now he's a real tank. And let's level up him more. Well, I think since you use blasters, you only need really dexterity, I guess, to hit better. And while 15 won't do anything, well, all his numbers are rounded, so I guess we stick with dexterity here. He's already quite intelligent and has good strength, so. And for the skills, yeah, well, more computer use. And then we can probably try to give him some security points. And he has, of course, more level ups. Or maybe let's just focus on the computer use and see how high it can go. And yeah, for his weapons, he already focuses on blaster rifles. So I guess no real use there. But what else could he learn? Yeah, maybe the power blast is good. And he does use... seems like a rifle, right? It's hard to see, because... no, damn you. This is a pistol. This also states pistol, and this is a rifle, so we actually gave him a pistol. Even if it's heavy, it's still a pistol, so actually we kind of have to give him a rifle or what have you, but our rifles are kind of weak. And if he focuses... go back quickly, I can't go back now, ah damn you. Well, if he focuses on another weapon, we have to get one, I guess. Yeah, he focuses on blaster rifles. Or blaster pistols. Ah, so this is like a bonus feat point. So then you can actually use the pistols and don't have to put an extra feat in it, because this sensor, so to say, or the utility improves your feat. That's kind of cool. Okay, 10. And that's it for now, I guess. So maybe if we find a better weapon, it should be fine. Or we give him those two nice heavy blasters. So,
Sure.
Let's continue for now. We want to actually explore more of this planet. Not level up as much. Maybe we find a trader or something. Then we can still try to find a good blaster. Greetings again, human. Ah, he was the hunter from Tatooine. Okay, what are you doing here, Comrade? Following me? Two liked animals. Okay. What? Well, whose permission are you looking for? Okay, wander in the Shadowlands. What are you doing to gain that trust of the wookies? And living in the Shadowlands, okay. Well, it seems like this corporation is in fight with the Wookiees, kind of.
Perhaps you should reconsider leaving Zalbar behind. This is, after all, his homeland.
That is true.
We know very little of this planet. I also sense that Zalbar has much that is unresolved here. It may be beneficial to aid him in this respect.
That is actually true. So, I guess... Sorry, HK, but... Let's give Zalbar his party here. Let's see... Well, his skills are kind of not really needed. So let's just split it up a little bit. Uncanny dodge, sure. He was more like a bowcaster type of guy. And I guess it's like a rifle or something. But let's give him toughness for now. Now let's see, bowcaster. It's a blaster rifle, so to say. So we need the blaster rifle skill. But Wookiees can't learn armor stuff. So for now we give him some basic energy shields, and that's it for now, I guess. Sure, you can have a constitution implant. Well, but at least they have a lot of strength. So let's make sure they are hitting. Give them some dexterity, those Wookiees. Accept implant level 3 for free, that is good. Just splitting up a little bit. So rifles it was. So one attack bonus, that is good. And another level up. Accept. Another level up. Accept. And what else? What else? Yeah, let's give him the Master Rapid Shot, I guess. Then you can probably learn more toughness or evasion or something. Okay. Good.
Sure.
Now you're level up again. What's next? Yes, it's your home. Okay. Why do you have to prepare me? An exile? Okay. Why were you forced to leave? They found out and attacked him. I see. So we could help him that his people accept him again. Yeah, time has passed. Things will have changed now. The slavers are still here. The dog is theirs. Well, so we could try to help the wookies then. Why didn't your father believe you? I used my claws. Okay. So a Wookiee is not allowed to use his claws? Tools, not weapons, I see. Madness without honor. Yeah. Mad Claw. Ah. That's like bullying. Yeah, we have to deal with that. Let's try to help Zalbar then. And fend off these slavers here.
Watch yourself. We
Fuck
don't need
off.
anyone agitating the locals.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to...
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian
What?
fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money
What
for
are
a
you a
standard
dude
month
for?
now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
What do you carry?
Of course.
Ah, so he was like a trader. Okay, sure. So he sells some good armor, I can see. But it's very pricey. Jamo Hobra's battle armor. Well, if you need armor, I guess come here, but... Wow, this is a good visual. +4 awareness, +3 demolition, and +3 security, but not usable by Wookiees, so... Yeah, I guess we can buy it for this little money. Strange gauntlets, nah. What is this? Is this just a shield? Stealth? Some amplifiers, some belts, I mean. And here we have our first implant level 3 that we can buy, and this one gives +3 dexterity, which is huge, but it's really pricey. But I like it. I mean, it's more like a +2 because the 3 is kind of worthless, but it's really, really strong. Unfortunately, I need more money. Then again, what else are we buying? Because... well, they even gave us a quest. Honestept is holding as a servant. Uh-huh. Okay, so he is like a slave to him or what?
Hello again?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your...
You hurt me, Martin.
Ah. Do you always enslave your debtors?
Slave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so...
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your tales. A word is a bond in trade.
Do you or debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
An honest man and a good mechanic. Seems like you got a favorable trade, sir.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matin is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Okay. Maybe he has lured the party of him in a trap or something just to get his mechanic skills, so... Perhaps I could settle. No, I don't have credits. Don't be stupid. Yeah, I will be going, I guess.
See you soon.
What are you telling me then?
Greetings to you.
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Matin is merely...
Well, he doesn't talk to us, so let's continue. I see a footlocker in here and a crate, so... Of course we have to loot, right? Yes, some nice healing items. More items, and... an advanced repair kit, sure. We can do repairs. So this was the guy from the dock. Seems like his office or something, and he even enslaved the Wookiee here. So, well, I am in for rescuing the Wookiees, to be honest. Let's talk to the dude again. I need supplies. What's available here? Okay. What do you mean? Okay, so you can buy Wookiees here. Your current Wookiee seems displeased. But Zalbar is no slave. It's much easier than relying on restraining colors. You are such an asshole. I should let him kill the lot of you. Why do the Wookiees tolerate you doing this? So it's the entire corporation. Okay. Have been made with the Wookiee leadership. Tell me about it. Oh, failure, okay. Man, we have to skill up our persuasion, but at the same time I want to repair HK fully, so it's already difficult choices. Well, don't use violence yet, we can use it always later. Tell me about the planet. You called it G5623 before. Stockholders, okay. He totally treats him like an animal or something. Yeah, I would like to talk to the head here, actually. Well, maybe we can buy some weapons here. Make use of his weapons to, yeah, turn them against them. There's not really a weapon I like. I guess this blaster cannon is kind of nice, but... well, nothing really here. Let's see if he has other supplies. Okay, so he doesn't sell anything else. So bet we have to fight them all at some point. These petrol guards. Let's see, where are we here?
Hold here, Spacer. Czerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now.
Okay.
Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Czerka guard will get killed.
I paid the landing fee.
Stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
Okay. But there's no other way to go, so let's go. No other way to go, and suddenly we are under attack by Kinrath. These are the guys that we have fought off in the Crystal Cavern back on Dantooine. But they are kind of weak. And there is a droid security unit. Let's quickly save our game. So don't have to repeat all this talking, right? Built by the slavers. The village is not far from here, let's go there. I only know... Okay. A chieftain, okay. Yeah, so we kind of have to... What is this? There are mines. But we kind of have to convince his father that the brother was lying, I guess.
This isn't good. I can't afford this.
Oh, they have killed a Wookiee.
Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Czerka Corporation business.
What happened here?
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
We are not animals. I would not need much encouraging.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? Doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
Well, let's fight them. I don't actually care about these assholes, so...
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
I will end your miserable life where you stand. So... And we even gain light side points for this. So... Guess it's fine to kill these assholes then. They are fodder. So... We have avenged the dead Wookiee. And we found a new bowcaster, so... Let's see if it's better than what Zalbar has right now. Where is it? Where is the bowcaster? Didn't I pick it up? No, I picked it up definitely. But why can't we... Am I blind? Yeah, I can't find this other bowcaster. No, here it is. 3 to 12, 10, 1 to 10, so this other one is better. Nice for you, Zalbar.
What can I do?
Sure.
Well, let's see, we can try to disarm this mine, or disable it, and this one too. So there is a flying opponent there. Oh, how do you pronounce this? Mikal? Mikal? I'm not sure. Let's shoot it down. We can use some Force Dweller, right? Or Night Dweller at this point.
Yes.
Okay. Viper Kinra seems to be stronger. They are really damaging. Got him. Yes, these Viper Kinrads are definitely stronger. So... definitely stronger than the Sand People before. There are even more. Let's use the Force Aura and the Speed buff. Come on, fight him. Good.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, this one was a weaker one. You can tell it by the experience gain, actually. Like, if you gain 50 experience, it's pretty weak. And the other one gave around 300, so... this one was also weak. There are more. Forest Kinrath. Force Jump, and dead. There is a corpse, and even more of them. What do we have here? Okay. Just some basic loot, and 4 of them now.
What can I do?
Well, I kind of want more force points.
What?
So let's buff up. Let's go in there. Let's try to beat the weak ones first. Good. This one is also dead. Let's use this Rapid Blast. And you have already the speed buff. Let's try to use the first whirl. And disable him. There's a Wookiee or something.
There.
Good. Oh, we are ambushed. The Force Sword is definitely strong. I want to try out the last stage of this. The next power up to the first Force push, actually. And let's see. Seems like this is the way to the Wookiee place, so... let's visit the Wookiees here. Pass into the Shadowland. Okay. This Mad Claw has no place here, wow. Where's the Wookiee I need to see? Okay. So we first have to fight our way through all this stuff here, I guess. To reach the Wookiees village. So more of these Kinrads. The Force Jump is surely nice. Let's use the speed again.
What?
Speed is like one of the best talents, I guess. Because you attack so quick afterwards. Yeah. It's a shame it's a light side ability.
There.
Wow. This one is dealing a lot of damage. But of course it's also giving a lot of experience. But Bastila is really hurt now.
Sure.
Let's see. What do we have here? Metal boxes. Can you open those? Skill too low.
Yes.
Well,
What?
if the skill is too low, I guess we have to bash them open. Who needs this skill anyways? Just bash it. Good. More stuff. Well, but I guess we can't use this terminal anyways. There's no character with computer use in our party, so... Dark Jedis. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad.
What can I do?
Now, let's kind of buff up. Force shields. Speeds. Valor. Let's go in.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Come at me. Let's use the Force Aura, the Night Speed, and the Force Resistance, definitely. And then let's fight them. Come on, guys. They are strong. Use your rapid shot so they can't deflect. And you can use a cure. Good. Let's try a force bow. Well, that kind of worked. Good. In the end, they were weaker than this Kinrath. And another Dark Jedi Knight Robe. But they will probably become stronger in the future. Oh, okay, some shorter lightsabers. And at this point I kind of want to sell them. They are not really useful, because the short ones are weaker. And there is a Wookiee town, so we've made our way through here. And yeah, let's wrap the episode up. In the next episode we speak to the Wookiee leader and maybe are allowed to visit the Shadowlands. So, thank you for watching, have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.